Hi there. Let's talk about 5 side hustles which all people or our senior citizens can be able to undertake for them to make money. And actually, with some of these side hustles, even you can make more money compared to the money you are making in case you are employed or even so working on a full-time basis somewhere. Guys, side hustles are some of the best things you can do for you to be able to increase your streams of income. And by the way, out here, when people talk about side hustles, they think that only junior people out there, the youth out there, can be able to partake in side hustles. Not really, guys. Also, the old people in society can actually execute side hustles very well because they have the experience and also the type of personality which is needed to execute some side hustles out here. That's why in this video, I want to share 5 side hustles which can assist our elderly people in society be able to make awesome amounts of money even before or after their retirement. Having said that, the very first side hustle the old people in society can be able to partake in is content creation. An example, what I'm doing right now. And I'm saying so because our senior citizens have tons of knowledge, tons of advice, which they can be able to transmit to other generations. To give you an example, maybe content around advice on marriage, advice on relationships, advice on handling money, advice on living in a society, you name it. It could be whichever area out there. The senior citizens in society can be able to start creating content in this area. And by the way, right now we're talking about us having a myriad of different social media platforms out there. For example, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, you name it. All these social media platforms out there can be awesome conduits of sharing knowledge with the world and most importantly, be able to monetize your sharing of this knowledge. And by the way, some platforms out here, like for example YouTube, can actually pay awesome amount of money in case someone is able to build a sizable audience out there and even so be regularly active on this particular platform. So our senior citizens out there also can consider creating content, more so giving advice, reacting to matters affecting the society, you name it. And then the second side hustle which can also be done by our senior citizens out there is them doing consultancy. What do I mean? Guys, just because you've retired, it doesn't mean that actually you have reached the end point of your knowledge. Not really. Even so, you are at a point whereby your knowledge has aged very well. That's why you could be, for example, in your 60s, in your late 50s, consider looking for consultancy gigs out there. It could be consultancy in your area of specialty, maybe the area you're working in your career, or even so consultancy in an area of passion which you have built over time. Reach out there to friends, reach out there to organizations. You'll be surprised how many organizations out there, how many connections out there are actually looking for a consultant who has the mix of skills which you're going to be bringing on board. So if you're out there, don't think, for example, when you retire, it is the end of you sharing knowledge with the world. Look for consulting opportunities. And by the way, in modern times, we're talking about even consultancies, a good number of them being remote. That tells you you can actually be a consultant, you working at the comfort of your house, coordinating remotely with whoever out there is looking for your skills, for your knowledge, and then you're going to be paid for these particular roles which you're going to be playing. Look for consulting opportunities and then be able to make an extra buck. And then the third side hustle idea for senior people in society is them considering organic farming. Guys, we are talking about us all living in an era where, for example, we are seeing the rise of NCDs, non-communicable diseases, okay? We are talking about an era where many people out there are appreciating the importance of good health, the importance of consuming awesome foods, the importance of avoiding consuming aflatoxins, you name it. And by the way, it is a good number of our senior citizens out there who have the most concrete of knowledge around how to farm in the best practices without really using any or even modern methods of farming whereby a lot of chemical is put on crops and even in waters out there. If you are out there, for example, and you have awesome knowledge around organic farming, why not consider it as a side hustle? More so, try to do it at scale. And by the way, you could be out there, for example, you already bought tracts of lands years ago when you are active in formal employment. Right now, you are retired. You have huge tracts of land out there whereby, guys, you are actually even utilizing a small chunk of it. Go hard on organic farming. Guys, markets out there are looking for organic products. And by the way, organic products, you can even sell them in your local market or even so sell them in organic markets out there whereby their price is actually more premium. And then the fourth side hustle which senior citizens out there can be able to undertake is them doing network marketing. What do I mean? Network marketing is a business model through which, guys, you don't need to incur most of the operational costs out there because there is a company out there which caters for all those. Your only duty out there is to support with the sales, and even so, they reward you with a commission and also different membership packs out there. I have another video on network marketing on this channel. Kindly watch it here. Up there, you can access that particular video whereby network marketing is explained in details. Watch that particular video for you to understand. But our senior citizens out there can actually make tons of money in network marketing. More so for those products which they themselves use, and even so they are beneficial and they believe they are worth sharing with their friends, sharing with other people out there. And by the way, network marketing is a perfect setup for our senior citizens out there. Reason being, they already have a good network of former colleagues, good network of former schoolmates who over time also have built additional networks. And with that, network marketing can do very well. And then the fifth and last idea or side hustle which they can be able to undertake is side hustle of doing events planning or organizing meetings in your local area. If you are out there, for example, and you are a senior citizen or even so, maybe you are a child, you are out there, for example, you have your elderly parent out there, they have a better understanding of a given area. What if they support with formally being organizers of different events out there, them taking time to be in the planning committees of different events out there in the local areas. And with that, they can even make that official as it is their side hustle, it is a job they are doing. And they can be able to get paid good amounts of money. What do you all think? How do you find these particular ideas around side hustles? Comment down below in the comment section. Let's continue discussing. Cheers, guys, and I look forward to share with you other awesome videos next time. Bye-bye, and you all stay safe.